Welcome to CHOBBO TV. This is your host Daddy Owen, aka Papa Fololo, aka Uncle Mutulele. Kwa majina kama naitwa Owen Mwatia. So to kick us off, manze, tunaanza na top 10 best home jerseys. And number 10 is Kaiser Chiefs. Najua ni surprise to many. It's black and gold. It's yellow, what on it, gold. Let's stick to gold. So it's black and gold, but the same route wameongeza ka mosaic to it to bring that African touch, African taste to it. For them, they blended the black and the gold to another level, and I really love it. That's number 10. Number 9 is the Juventus jersey. I know what we got like Otaretanoma, but I think Juventus jersey is one of the best. Of course, we know the traditional stripes, black and white, which everyone knows Juventus. When they see black and white, the first thing that comes to their mind is Juventus. The same round, we decided to black and white, but in blocks, not in stripes, but in blocks, whereby there's black on one side, there's white on one side, and then there's like a pinstripe, a touch of pink in the middle, which for me, that is class. The designer alifikiria it was too boring akiacha too black and white, so the stripe alone just bringing the class. And I don't know if it's because we see the jersey equivalent to Cristiano Ronaldo, or is the jersey classic. Number 8, Leicester City. Leicester City wanakuanga na normal blue. I know everyone will be shocked to say Leicester City, yeah, they always have the normal blue and the white stripes, but the same round wameenda na two patches. If ukiangalia the jersey close up, unaona it has some, like, it's not a gradient, but it has some patterns inside. So the blue is just not normal flat blue, but it has some patterns. Kuna tule to blocks kama to a draft, yeah. As in, if you think of the Croatian jersey, you know what I'm talking about. If you think the Barca jersey, Barca wamejaribu the idea, but it didn't work. According to me, it didn't work. The red and blue didn't work, but the red and white for Croatia really works. And Leicester have copied that, but now for them it's more about a different shade of blue in the boxes, in the blocks, which brings out a good texture to it. And apart from that, it's just the touch of gold on the sleeves and on the logo. I was looking at, I think is by an Mönchengladbach or by Leverkusen. They have a white t-shirt. I think it's by Mönchengladbach. They have a white t-shirt, which is normal for them, and there's a very nice design up at green, shades of green. But the logo, I think, is a Postbank logo. So the logo just puts off the design kabisa to another level. Number 7, West Ham United. West Ham on their jersey this season, wameji out to do by the. I think the light blue, as much as they've used the same concept, whereby for Leicester it's more about the blocks, but for West Ham is the stripes. It's the stripes they put inside. Like, there's some details, just not a plain light blue. There's some details. And the maroon just brings out the blue. And then even the fonts, how they write the name. Because those are things that really matter on a jersey. Even the fonts that you use when you're writing the names of the players really matter. And I've said the logo, and right now I'm insisting even on the font that you use on writing the names of the players really brings out the design of the jersey. And according to their website, they're saying the jersey was inspired by the 1980 FA Cup winning team. So, wanna go back to their past glory. Wakibelieve it will bring their new glory. Noma sana. At number 6 is Bayern München. I'm a Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich, by the way, is a top team in Germany, and Adidas. I think Adidas, when it comes to Bayern, are very biased. They're always outdo when it comes to Bayern Munich. And I'm a huge fan of PSG and Bayern Munich jerseys. Bayern wanahongana simplicity, but the touch of class. PSG, they go all out. PSG, they always go all out. And I'm so disappointed with PSG this season, because it was just a normal plain blue with a white big stripe, and then like a pin stripe here red. Bayern Munich, the same round, the jersey has some details. The same patterns that you see in the stadium, it's included in the jersey. So for me, that is very creative. That is just on another level. And Adidas Good job on the Bayern jersey. And number 5 is Real Madrid. Watu wananijua watasema hii ni uongo. Just because I'm a Real Madrid fan, I'm a huge Real Madrid fan. The white plain jersey, which is normal in Real Madrid, and the touch of gold on the sleeves and the stripes, on the number, the font, the logo, it just blends so well. And I think it's very simple, without so much details, but very simple, but really, really classy. At number 4 is Ajax Amsterdam, a team that really surprised so many clubs last season in the UCL. It kicked us out of the UCL. I felt so bad. So Ajax come in at number 4 with their classy jersey. Of course, we know Ajax with is it a red? This is a confusion like the zebra. Is zebra black or white? So this one is so confusing. Is it a white jersey with a stripe, a red stripe in the middle, or is it a red jersey with the white sleeves? I'm confused. It's you to judge. So you tell me which one comes first. So I think the Ajax jersey is an amazing jersey, and what I noted is the ad they put online, the way they were launching the jersey was just amazing. One of the best ads I've seen. Kindly watch that ad on YouTube. It's just an amazing ad. It features like a young boy who there's Sam in Amsterdam, the whispers in Amsterdam. I'm at the grapevine. Words on the street say that this guy is going to be a hit in future. I think he's Ghanaian. His name is Levi Achenkpong. And there's like a line, like a black trim on the collar, on the sleeves, which brings a different blend to it, because it's normally just red and white, but the black trim just bring out another and they're saying the black was added as a tribute to the flag of Amsterdam. Amsterdam has a flag. I didn't know that. It's like saying the flag of Nairobi. How does Nairobi has a flag? How? I don't know. Amsterdam is the capital city of Holland. So nowadays capital cities have flags. Anyway, number 3. When I was preparing this list, I was so confused. I was like, should I change this number 3 to become number 2 and number 2 become number 3? And that's where you come in. I want to hear your opinion. What do you think? The Lille jersey. Number 3 is Lille FC. The French team has one of the best jerseys this season. And I think is how the gradient was done. The normal gradient is whereby it looks more of a sunset, whereby there's a blend of red and orange and yellow, and you can't tell the end of red and the end of yellow and the end of orange. It's just a nice smooth mixture. But this one, they've done a gradient whereby in the middle between red, because the traditional colors are red and blue. So in the middle between the red and blue, they've used like a brush effect, a splash effect, whereby there's a pattern of white which blends the red and the blue. So they were very clever, and they're saying on the website, they're saying the jersey is inspired by the raw and creative energy visible across Lille's street art. Lille jersey comes in at number 3, but my head is saying Lille comes at number 3, but my heart is struggling, and it's saying this should be the best jersey in this season. This should be the best jersey. But it's you to tell us. And number 2 is the Arsenal jersey. Mafans wa Arsenal mko wapi? Najua mnapiga duru kweli. I don't know about the Arsenal jersey, but I think I have to say this. Right now is the most famous jersey this season. As in, I've seen so many people with the jersey online, in the streets, everywhere. As in, this jersey was just a boom. As in, everyone wanted this jersey. The moment Arsenal launched this jersey, announced they'll be unveiling the jersey, everyone was like, wow, that's a nice jersey. And I think it was a very good idea for Arsenal to move from Puma to Adidas. Okay, I can't say I'm a huge fan of Adidas. But I think Adidas are better than Puma when it comes to jerseys. Puma, maybe just me, but I feel their jerseys sometimes, like last season jersey, it was too tight for Arsenal players. Their shorts are always too big. You know, it looks funny when the top is so tight and the short is so big, it looks like a skirt. I remember when Ghana was playing World Cup 2010, their shots were so big to another level. You were like, is it a skirt? Football show? What was happening, man? Puma, man. So I was so happy when Arsenal moved from, I don't support Arsenal by the way. I was just so happy when Arsenal moved from Puma and they went to Adidas, and Adidas did them justice by producing one of the best kits this season. Number one, whoopee drum roll. At number one is Wolfsburg. Wolfsburg FC. Now you're talking about saying Wolfsburg. Do number one? Yeah. For me, Wolfsburg is number one on my top 10. You can do your top 10. We discuss about it and see which one do you think comes number. I mean, you can shuffle my top 10 and say, according to you, which one you think is number one. But according to me, IMO, in my opinion, number one jersey this season is Wolfsburg FC, the German team, the Volkswagen team. The jersey is amazing. The dark green, and then the cross in the middle, the X. Just look at this jersey. Just look at it. The Wolfsburg jersey, according to the website, the radiant X graphic on the new Wolfsburg home kit is inspired by the power and precision of the German engineers. A connection to VFL owner Volkswagen. VFL is now the Wolfsburg team. For real, this one is German engineering. This number one jersey, this is the best jersey. This is my top 10. What's your top 10? What do you think I should add? What do you think I should remove? So don't miss to subscribe. Don't miss to hit that notification button. And don't miss the show next week. Till we meet again, this Daddy Owen, aka Papa Fololo, Uncle Mutulele. Bye! A peace.